They called him a servant, a fool, a nobody. But behind the shadows of Camelot walked a man born with ancient power, a warlock named Merlin. Not the grand wizard in robes and stars people often imagine, but a young man with a dangerous gift, trapped in a world where magic was forbidden. He didn't come to Camelot seeking glory. He came because he had no choice. His mother sent him to live with Gaius, the court physician, in the heart of a kingdom ruled by King Uther, a man who had waged war against magic, banning it entirely. Those caught practicing it were executed. But Merlin was born with it. Magic flowed through him like breath. Wild, untamed, and powerful. Gaius warned him, keep it hidden or die. But fate is not so easily avoided. When Merlin met Prince Arthur, it wasn't friendship at first sight. Arthur was arrogant, spoiled, a prince born to command. Merlin was defiant, reckless, and unimpressed. But destiny tied them together, because Merlin's purpose was to protect Arthur, not just from enemies on the battlefield, but from the shadows, spells, monsters, curses, things the prince never even saw coming. While Arthur trained with a sword, Merlin trained in secret. He read ancient texts, whispered forbidden spells, and risked his life again and again. He fought witches, creatures, warlords, even dragons. And he did it all as a servant, scrubbing armor by day and saving Camelot by night. Slowly, Arthur changed. He grew kinder, wiser. And Merlin, though still in the shadows, became more than a protector. He became a friend. But darkness was coming. Morgana, the king's ward, began to unravel. Tormented by visions and driven by fear, she turned to magic. Dark magic. She became the kingdom's greatest threat, joining with enemies of Camelot and trying to destroy Arthur from within. Through betrayal and war, Merlin remained loyal. He stood against Morgana, saved the kingdom time and time again, and still, Arthur never knew. The truth remained locked away, because Merlin feared it might ruin everything. Then came Mordred, a boy Merlin once spared, who grew into the very threat destiny had warned of. The prophecy was clear: Mordred would kill Arthur. Merlin tried to stop it. He tried to change fate. But fate does not bend easily. In the final battle, Arthur was struck down by Mordred's blade. And in that moment, broken, bleeding, Merlin finally told the truth. That he had magic. That he had always protected him. That he was the reason Arthur was still alive. Arthur, with his final breath, simply said, "You've always been by my side." And then he was gone. Camelot mourned